When Jesus asked Peter, did he love Jesus? Did he love him? Jesus used the Greek word AGAPAO, A-G-A-P-A-O, if you want to look it up. A form, listen to me closely, a form of the highest possible love. A form of the highest possible love. Jesus was asking Peter, do you love me with the highest possible form of love? Yet, Peter's affirmation was, yes, Lord. He said, though, I phileo love you. Peter used the same word all 3 times, which is a love, the word he used, which is a love less than the love that God desires from us. Imagine the Apostle Peter using a term to respond in affirmation to Jesus that Jesus wasn't asking for. He wasn't asking for phileo love. He was asking for agapeo love. And due to the fact that we all have human limitations until we experience divine awareness, we, like Peter, can be making the same mistake. We, like Peter, can be making the very same mistake. Stay with me, it gets clearer in a moment. Now understand that Peter's understanding of love did not represent the Lord's version of love. Obviously, because humans are limited in their understanding until they experience divine knowledge. Many of the things that you and I do as an impulse, as a reflection of our neediness, what we want, or what we feel we need, when we operate out of impulsiveness or human ingenuity, we do not realize in those moments that we are not operating within God's design. And as a result, before we get started, we are already en route to disaster. We're already en route of disaster. Only because we are not orchestrating our affairs, our activity, our lifestyle through the divine revelation, the portion of God's mind that He's graciously given you. Instead of you using that, you're going to use human ingenuity. I got news for us. That's a prescription for disaster. And all of us can testify to that. Because we have all, at different occasions, responded to God with the wrong understanding. You see, Peter used the word for brotherly love, phileo. He said, Jesus, I love you like a brother. And Jesus said, I ain't asking you to love me like a brother. I'm asking you to agapeo me. I'm asking you to love me with the highest possible form of love. Only that love is going to inspire you and motivate you to live as a disciple of mine for the rest of your life as faithfully as you possibly can. Without that love, you won't make it. Without that love, you'll be dragging along, second-guessing yourself. Oh, if I don't go after this, I ain't going to get it, and then I'm going to be suffering. And then, I only got so many days on the earth, so I better go on and get my thing on. Listen to me closely. It's a prescription for disaster. If we too misunderstand what the Lord is asking for, do we love Him? We too will find ourselves offering the Lord something less than He asked for. And we may be tickled to death with giving the Lord what we think He asked for, but we ain't giving Him what He's asking for. We're giving Him less than what he is asking for. Remember, you are who you love the most. You are who you love the most. Your essence, your being. You are who you really truly are by who you love the most. It's easy, believe it or not, for us to love our spouses when we have the wrong understanding more than we love God. And let me touch that funny bone. It's easy for us to love our children more than we love God. It's easy to love family and friends, phileo, more than we love God. To be a disciple of Christ is to love God, listen to me closely, as Jesus did.